Alright, what's going on, guys? Comic Collector 101 here, and today I'm coming back at you with another video. And today's video is going to be another comic haul. I went to two comic book stores over the past week, but first I just wanted to show off these books that I found in my basement. I was digging through some boxes that I had in my basement, and I found some comics that I used to collect when I was starting out, you know. I found like four of them that I thought were cooler than the rest. But there's more down there. If you want me to show all of them, I mean, I will. But these are the four that I found in the basement. You got Supergirl number 60, a really cool cover. I'm super glad I found this. Pretty white, so pretty cool. This actually goes for like $10, so I thought that was really surprising. I found Supergirl number 58. Really cool cover. I don't think it goes for anything, but still pretty cool to have. And I found Marvel Milestone Edition, reprinting the first appearance of the Punisher. So pretty cool. I excuse me. I think I know a few of these that actually go for a little bit. Like Amazing Fantasy 15 goes for a little bit. I don't know if this goes for anything or not. Like I seen one go for $14, but that was like in August, and then the recent sale I seen was like $2. So I don't know, but you could probably find this anywhere for cheap. But thought I might show it off. And the last book I found in my basement, Marvel Age Annual number 4, which is the first appearance of Damage Control. Yeah, first appearance of Damage Control. And I have no idea what this book goes for either. I just found it, and I knew what it was, so I picked it up from the basement and put it in a bag and board, and there you go. So, I mean, it's a pretty cool cover, so couldn't pass it up. Alright, now to the actual books that I picked up. So, okay. Like I said, I went to two comic stores over the past week. One being on Sunday, well, last Sunday, and and this was the store that had the 25% off on all their back issues. And I went in there kind of hoping that some of the books that I wanted were still there, and they were gone. Like everything that I wanted was gone. All the books I remembered, um, just gone off the shelves or the racks or whatever. Wall books, basically. All the wall books were gone that I wanted. They had they just bought a collection, I believe, that day, and they were putting it out, and they let me look through them, and there wasn't really nothing really. There really wasn't. There was like a few variants that I picked out, and they were telling me ridiculous prices that they wanted for them. And that's all they put up on their wall was variants. Variants everywhere. Variants. I wasn't really interested in variants that day. I really didn't, but I picked up two variants from that store, so you'll see that in this video as well. So, I mean, it wasn't all disappointing. You know, I got some books from there, but it wasn't as good at the last time I went. So, yeah. So let's start things off with this book right here. Action Comics number 252. This is reprinting the issue. Reprinting the first appearance of Supergirl. Pretty cool to have, though. I actually did see a lot of these at the store. All the Millennium editions, like, there wasn't a Action Comics 1 Millennium edition. Like that one is, I think that's the real top dollar one, I think, because it always hits $20 all the time. All the time on eBay. The last time I checked, it was $20, $20 all the time, I think. So, yeah. But this is probably the next coolest thing besides Action Comics 1. To me, I saw this for like $4.49, and it was $3.36 after the 25% off. So I got this for $3.36. It's really cool to have, though. I actually think that this actually goes for a little bit. I actually seen on eBay where a couple copies went for like 20 to 30 bucks, and I'm like, really? And then I seen some copies that go for like $3 to $5, but I think it just depends on the day, but still really cool to have though. Pretty pretty glad to have it. So yeah. All right. All right. So we're moving along here with one of the two variants I picked up at the store. All new Wolverine number 13. This is the 1 and 25 variant, I believe. I don't know, like I just thought it was a cool enough cover to pick up. I paid less than cover price for this. I paid $3.36 for this, so thought that was a pretty good deal. It typically goes for like 10 to 15 bucks. So the last sale I seen for this one for 10 bucks. So thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I think it's a really cool cover. So yeah. All right. And let's see, the other variant which I picked up, Secret Avengers number 17. This is the sketch variant, done by Mark Bagley. Pretty cool. I picked this up for 11 bucks after the 25% off. Thought it was pretty cool to get. I don't know what this book goes for. I actually seen eBay listings for it, but there was like, I think 4 or 5 items listed for this, and I think the least amount I seen was like 50 bucks, but I have not yet seen one sell on eBay. So the sky's the limit. I don't know what this book can go for, but pretty cool to get. So it's pretty cool to have. The only, problem with it is this corner right there. But other than that, it's a really cool book, and my nails are very nasty. I need to clean them and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, let's move along. I found some Spidey books. I found Amazing Spider-Man number 201, featuring the Punisher. Definitely a really cool book to have. I really like the cover. So yeah, anything Punisher related is kind of gone through the roof, basically. So yeah, and you can't have 201 without 202, and that's the continuation of that plot. So pretty cool. Both of these are really, really cool to have. So if you definitely see them out there, definitely pick them up. They're worth the buy. So yeah. All right. And the last book I picked up from that store, Amazing Spider-Man number 500. This is the J. Scott Campbell cover, of course. Just a really, really awesome cover, man. I think this is highly underappreciated. Yeah, it's my opinion. I think it deserves a lot more love, I guess. Just look at that cover, man. Just super cool. All the Spidey's greatest villains in the background: Green Goblin, Venom, Electro, Doc Ock. You get the picture. You get what I mean. I picked that up for $6 after the sales price. Oh, and if I didn't say how much I paid for these Amazing Spider-Man books, 201 and 202, I paid $6 each for those. So again, pretty cool to have, and definitely pick them up. Okay, back to this book. I paid $6 for this as well. Like, it's funny because I seen a copy of this at a show on Labor Day weekend, like I said in my last video, I believe, or the video before. But this was one of the books that he had up on his wall or his rack or whatever, and I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said, "Oh, $20." And I asked him if it had any J. Scott Campbell signature on it or anything like that, and he said no. And I'm like, why do you want to pay $20 for it? I mean, I rarely see this book hit $20 on eBay. Sometimes it'll probably go for $12 or something like that, but I don't think it's a $20 book. Even though it should be, but it's just not. If you can hear that squeaking in the background, I'm sorry. That's my grandfather's truck. He's moving out of the driveway. God, I hate that squeaking noise so much. Okay. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 500. Pretty cool book to have. Definitely pick it up. If you see it less than, I would probably say get it if the price is right. I wouldn't pay like $10 or more for it. But even though it should, it just really doesn't. It's kind of makes me a little bit mad because it's such a cool cover. But anyway, okay. This is all the books I picked up from that 25% store. It wasn't. I really thought it was going to be a good drive out there and see if there was really anything out there, but there wasn't this time. Maybe next time I go back it will, but I don't know. It wasn't, and that's when I thought, I thought after that it would just be like a dry week for comics for me, but but by the end of the week it got better, a lot better. So, okay, I went to another store that was about 40 minutes away from my house, and I went there, and this is a store that I have not went to in years. Okay, I have not went to this store in years, and I remember going on opening day, and there was really nothing for me to buy, really. Like, everything was high priced, okay? Like, all their big books, they were trying to sell big books, big keys, like, Justice League 1, Justice League America #1, Fantastic Four 1, Daredevil 1, X-Men 1, Fantastic Four 1, etc., etc., you know what I mean. And I only bought 2 books from that store. Web Spider-Man 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 42. And that was it. I did not want to go back to that store. And the store was really small. Like, really small. It was probably as big as my room, I think. But anyway, I went in there and I didn't know what I was going to find. And I was pretty nervous about what the prices were going to be on some of the books I wanted. But I was blown away with what I came out with. I was blown away. Anyway, let's start this out with Justice League #1 from the New 52 series. Wow, I was actually really happy to have found this for $6. I paid $6 for this. Everywhere else where I found this book, I saw this at WizardCon in a guy's bin for 25 bucks or something. And I was not paying that much. And I found another copy at that 25% store, and they wanted $20 before the 25% off, and I really didn't want to pay that either. And I saw this for $6, and I'm pretty happy to have found that for $6. Just a really awesome cover. I'm pretty happy to have it. I'm looking for the 8th print for this. I'm still trying to find that. If I see it, I'm definitely gonna have to pick it up. I know that's a real tough one to find, the 8th print to this, but I'll find it eventually, I hope. Okay, next book, Batman #612. This is a really cool cover done by Jim Lee. I got this for $8. $8 to me is just a really good price for this, in my opinion. I saw this at the 25% off store for like $21.99 before the 25% off, and I wasn't willing to pay that much for it, and I'm glad I held out and found this for $6. So, and I have no idea what this goes for. Probably $10 maybe. So, and I don't know what this one goes for either. Probably the same, maybe a little bit less. I don't know. But yeah, pretty happy to have that. Okay, now here's a book I'm extremely happy to have. Strange Tales #169. This is the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. Now, don't get it confused if you think it's a real good, decent copy. It is not. Let's get close in on this book. This copy is beat. Like, it's so bad in condition wise. You see that spine right there? It is so bad. You got a chip missing right there. Got a little chip missing right there. Got a couple creases on that corner. Got a chip missing right there. If you can see that, I hope you can. Okay. creases everywhere on this book. But honestly, like the colors on it, it's still relatively, I guess, deep. I guess is that the term they use? Deep colors on it. I'm pretty happy with it, but I paid $5 for this, and the reason why this book was so cheap was because the whole front and back cover is detached from the whole entire book. Now, honestly, I knew that before I even bought it, and I'm happy with that. I do not care because I'm not going to sell this book. I'm just happy to have it, really. Would I like to upgrade down the road? Oh, yes, definitely. I'm just pretty glad to have it. $5 was kind of hard to not leave this book there, and as long as it looks attached, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it looking attached. So, yeah, pretty happy to have that book. I know this book is expensive on eBay right now. I seen a 2.0 copy. An eBay seller wanted $50 for it, and I'm like, really? Just a 2.0 copy? And after that, it went up to like 75 to 100 to 200 and etc. But pretty happy to have it. Yay. Okay. Moving along with this book, Uncanny X-Men number 212. Just a really cool cover. I bought it for $12. I think I overpaid a little bit still, but it's still pretty cool to have though. I remember this being at the 25% off sale as well, and they wanted like $30 for this, and I'm like, no, like why? Like why? And even after that 25% off, I would still be wound up paying like $20 or something like that, or somewhere in that nature, And I still did not want to pay it. I really didn't want to pay that much. So, yeah. Honestly, I don't care. I think I may have overpaid just a little bit, but I don't care. It's a really cool cover, and it's in really nice high grade shape, so I'm pretty happy to have that. Okay. Let's see. Next book I got, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 21. This is the Peter Parker cover, and just because I got both of them now. Got the Spider-Man cover and the Peter Parker cover. I don't know which one is more tough to find. I think the Peter Parker one is good. This is actually the first one I have seen everywhere in the annuals for Spider-Man. I've always seen this cover, but not that one. So, I think the Peter Parker cover will go about like $15, and I know the Spider-Man one will go $10 all the time. So I'm pretty happy to have both of them. So yeah, and this one's not in bad a shape at all. Just like a little bitty. I'm still trying to work out the kinks to this camera. You got a little bitty tear right there, and you got let's see if I can get that on camera. You got just a little bitty tear right there, if you can see that. But it's still pretty cool to have. Let's get this camera back in focus. Okay, but yeah, still pretty cool to have. If you definitely see both of them, definitely pick them both up. So yeah, okay. And I found this for $10. If I didn't say that already, I don't think I did. I paid $10 for that. Okay, next book I found this in their $5 bin. I was actually really surprised. I found this for such a good price. Daredevil Deadpool Annual. I don't know what annual number this is. I just know it's an annual. I've actually been on the hunt for this book for a while now. Everywhere I have seen this book, like they wanted like $15 or higher for this. I saw this at the Labor Day show, and the guy wanted $20 for it. I wasn't willing to pay that. I held out and found this for $5. So pretty happy with it. It's a really nice high grade copy. So I couldn't be any more happier with it. So yeah. So this is all the books I picked up Thursday. Okay, but before I left the store, I was looking up on one of their walls, and I found these two books before I left. One of them had a price sticker of $20 on it, and the other one didn't. So I went up to the lady, and there was this one lady working at this store, um, and like she was telling me that she's the only one that works there the whole entire week, almost every week. Sometimes the owner of the store will come to the store on Saturday or Sunday, 'cause, like they're on what am I? They just sell eBay stuff. They're eBay sellers. Okay, they sell a lot of eBay comics. And I went into the store, or before I left the store, excuse me. I asked her how much the other one was that didn't have a price sticker on it, and she says, "Well, I mean, I don't really price the books here. So, how about if you give me your number, I'll give it to the owner, and he'll get back to you on that." So I said, "Okay, cool, cool." So I gave her my number, and the owner got it, and the guy texted me back the next day, and he said the other one was $10. So let's take all these out of the way, and I got these two books when I went back and got them Saturday, I believe. Gotham Girls #1 and Gotham Girls #2. I am super excited to have both of these books in my collection. I've really been wanting Gotham Girls, at least one of the 5-issue series. I know the two most expensive ones out of the whole entire series are #3 and #5. #5 being the Batgirl cover, and #3 being the Harley Quinn cover. I actually did see issue 3 there graded. I didn't see what the price sticker was on it, but it was an 8.5 graded by CGC. If it's still there, I'll definitely look back and go back and see how much it is. But yeah, this one was $10 and this one was 20. But when I went back to the store, the woman, the lady, she said, "You know what? Since you drove all the way out here to get these books, I will give you a 20% discount on both of these." And I was like, sweet, yay! I picked this book up for $8 and 16. So I'm extremely happy with that deal. I know both of these books is like what, 20, $25. God, man, I love these covers, man. I love them, especially the Poison Ivy cover. I love that cover. Love it. Oh, look at that. Look at that cover, man. I couldn't say. I don't know what else to say about these books unless less than just they're really cool, man. They're really happy. I'm really happy to have these books. So that pretty much just about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed what I picked up over the week. Again, I thought the week was going to be a bust, but at the end of the week, it turned out to be a great week for comics for me. Picked up a lot of great stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Comic Collector 101, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy hunting.